Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel, man. That's what this is over here, man. Y'all got to understand that. Y'all got to realize that. And I live up to what I say, too. I live up to what I say, too. I'm not a guy that hates women, but I'm a guy that understands them. You know, and I got a lot of experience. So, you know, one being, I've seen almost everything that a marriage can throw at you, good and bad. So you hear an experience, man. Now, some guys is just bright. I listen to guys that's not married and they be like dead on with a lot of stuff they saying because they just bright. They know how to analyze people. But we talking about women who don't respect you. And you might as well throw Friendzone in there, because when they put you in the Friendzone, like I was listening to ALQ, he gives some pretty good commentaries, and that's one of the guys I listen to. And he was talking about how when a woman put you in the Friendzone, like your reaction, and what he was saying was on point. But what I would add, y'all hear me saying this, is when they put you in the Friendzone, it's over for them. It's wraps. Do not give them a chance ever. Because what happens is you'll end up marrying them, and one day they're going to go back to that rejection, how they rejected you. And that's what we're talking about today. Stop respecting women who don't respect you. Now, don't go around behaving yourself in a disrespectful manner, because the way you present yourself is important. But you marry guys who your wife don't be showing you no respect. She always fighting against you. She don't never believe in or support what you say. Don't be trying to look like no happy couple with her. Keep it real, man. Keep it real. She doing you like that behind closed doors when it's time for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. Don't go around her family. Not that it's them doing it, but don't go around her family, man. And if they ask you, you know, it's up to you whether you want to put the truth out there or not. Well, me and such been having a lot of problems, man. And I just believe that she's trying to fake the funk. So you got to stop respecting women who don't respect you. And that's I'm gonna give you some tidbits. I'm gonna give you some pointers on this. So that's why I said friend zone, because a lot of times they put you in the friend zone when they don't respect you like that. The dude they respect, the dude they like, they're gonna put him in the front. And a lot of times, sometimes it has to do with money and other superficial characteristics. And because it's superficial characteristics, that's one of the reasons why you gotta just brush them off. Like, they try to get with you. No, let's just keep, you said you wanted to be friends. I don't want to be friends. So, you know, let's just keep it like this. But let me show you something. That's why I say that, because it's based on experience. It's based on experience. But also because I'm like Jamal Charlo.
I fucking love you. Love you too, guy. Yeah. I'm heartless. Yeah, but it happened to the best of them. I've been heard it all. Yeah, shit. So
I'm heartless. I done heard it all. I done seen it all. Heartless don't mean you don't care. It just means you less heart. You ain't putting your heart in it. Like the song, if your heart wasn't in it, why didn't you tell me so? But a lot of women doing guys like this. They get in their 40s and a couple dudes looking at them, and they get curious. And when it backfires, they want to come back. Don't let them come back. You get divorced, that's just the end. You divorce. You divorce. You break up, that's the end. You broke up. Like, only way I can see you trying to get back with somebody is you broke up on some petty stuff. And it was more you than her. That's the only way. Any other way? Nah, don't do it. Nah. So, but guys, a lot of y'all guys, I think it's because some of y'all is toxic and y'all like a little mess. But y'all be respecting women who don't respect you. I don't care if you do got kids with her. If she don't respect you, how you respecting her? All you doing is setting yourself up to lose in some way and be miserable in another way. So this is why you gotta be more reactive to what they say and do towards you. Because if you not, you let them womanize you. Like you letting them, well, you supposed to be a man. You supposed to be a man. You supposed to be the man. When they say that, those are womanist point of views. And that's why it's not fair, but I understand why you see a lot of black women, they tie womanism to black women. Because it seems like they say that more. You supposed to be a man. You supposed to be the man. You supposed to be doing this, this, this. Okay, what you supposed to do? What you supposed to do? Are you doing what you supposed to do? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. See, it take more than this right here. For both people. Both parties. It take more than this right here. What your actions looking like? Because your actions speak louder than words. A woman's actions speak louder than her word. She can't just say she respects you. What she does and says is going to say whether or not she respects you more than her mouth. Out of the abundance of a person's heart, the mouth does speak, but it should say, and their actions. Because their actions speak louder than words. When you start holding sex back, that's disrespect. When you start not cooking, not rubbing his back if his back is sore, that's disrespect. Especially if you want him to do it to you and you'll get mad if he don't. But you won't do it. Everything you do for him, he got to give you something. How is that? Like, this is why I come after the church sometimes, because some of this stuff is partly their fault, like stuff people hear in church. And the church is experiencing the repercussions that they deserve. Because a lot of these churches, if you pay close attention, they cater to women. That's not, the Bible don't cater to women. You talking about you a representative of the God of the Bible, but you catering to women. And it shows because you got guys that don't know this, confused sexually, and you got women who think because they're a Christian wife that they supposed to be telling that little submit yourself one to another. That wasn't talking about marriage. Two people can't submit to each other and there be a leader. Like guys that be trying to submit to women be emasculating men. The Bible don't tell you to submit to no woman. The Bible tells you to dwell with her in an understanding manner. 1 Peter chapter 3. An understanding manner, you would know that you the leader. If she don't want you to be the leader, she shouldn't be your wife. She shouldn't be your girlfriend. That's disrespect, and you letting women disrespect you. Nobody wants to get divorced, but at the same time, you want to be blessed, right? You want to have a wonderful life, right? See, y'all be scared to be alone. That loneliness gonna go away. That regret gonna go away. When you make your decision, your wife done cheated physically, if she done had emotional affairs, and then follow it up with a lot of fighting and negativity, See, you can forgive an emotional affair. But when they follow it up with fighting and negativity, it's because they never regretted that. And if you wouldn't have caught them, they probably would have opened their leg. I ain't trying to hear what you wouldn't do. And I'm going to show y'all something else. A lot of these women, man, especially the ones that don't have sex with their husband, they are the easiest ones. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to hear it. When you see a woman who won't have a drink with her husband, but to go to the bar with her friends, with her sister, with her cousins, and to let men buy her drinks, she's easy. Well, I wouldn't do that. I ain't never been the type to mess around. That don't mean you won't be easy down the road. They easy. This is why when they start disrespecting you, man, you got to look at breaking it up. Because I'm telling you, they will cheat on you down the line, and they're going to blame you. Let them go out of town and you ain't around. I guarantee you they're going to be at least kissing and touching on some dude. And I'm going to tell y'all something, like places like Mississippi, nothing against Mississippi. I went to Jackson State. I like Mississippi. But some guys down there, I've seen it. I told y'all some stories. Dude was looking at my wife while I was right there. And the only reason why I ain't do nothing to him, because I just didn't trust that in Mississippi. They'll throw the book at you down there. So I had to, kind of just take it on the chin. So when they don't respect you, man, it's pretty much over. If you try to stay, everything they do wrong, they never gonna apologize. That's one. They gonna blame you. That's two. They not gonna see the error of their wrongs. That's three. And they might do something extremely debaucherous and sinful. That's four. And the sad part about it, you might not even know. These women will be telling you to wear condoms, and then the dude they meet in the bar or they meet through their relatives, he go in raw. And he'll bust up in her, she'll get pregnant and blame you, or she'll get pregnant and have your kids as slaves helping her. Man, listen. If your ex gets pregnant by another man, you got to try to get them kids, because she going to turn them kids into slaves, especially if she like them. Them kids ain't going to have no life. They just going to be catering to her hand and foot. And she'll probably have them catering to him. My kids ain't catering to no stepdaddy. Then we going to have to fight or shoot it out. In a situation like that, we going to have to go for it. What I would do first, I would try to go to the court and explain it to the court and try to get my kids, custody over my kids. And I would demand his first and last name so I can do a background check on him. That's what y'all got to start doing. Y'all got to start running background checks on these guys. Because if you got guns, right? Let's say you got guns and I'm keeping these guns, right? And he's a felon. He can't be around no guns. So you can, in some states, you can request a background check through other sources. See, y'all respecting people. Listen. If somebody want to get dirty with you, I don't care who it is, you got to be willing at least to get dirty back. Don't let these people do you like that, man. Y'all taking the high road. She cried. Now you feeling sorry. Do not feel sorry for her, especially if she getting child support and alimony. She taken away from your life. If she was the reason why y'all broke up, or highly the reason, and she getting alimony, man, please, cutthroat. Well, how can you do that to the mother of your kid? Easy. How can she do the stuff she do to me? That's the attitude y'all should take. Y'all being so respectful. Keep in mind, these women literally be spreading their cheeks for him to get in there all the way deeper. But some of them was denying you. And you want to fight clean. That's all right. I know the child support check already came, but the kids need money for school clothes. What you do with the child support check? Silence. I'm not buying them no school clothes. Keep all your receipts. Well, you're supposed to be their father and you their mother. You fleecing for money and then spending it on yourself. Go get you a job. I'm heartless. And you need to be heartless. Y'all too nice. You can't be nice to people all the time, and most people you can't be nice to them at all. I'm heartless. I'm less heart. Once you show me that you not down for me, that you an enemy, that you got a problem with me, I'm not gonna sit around and keep dealing with you. Just like guys I grew up with. You know how they be acting funny on Facebook? If you say something I like, I ain't gonna say nothing either. We could play this game all day. This how y'all wanna play it? We could play it all day. And I think it's real soft for a dude that was kissing up to you in the world. Like when y'all was out there. Now you got him on your Facebook and he acting funny, man. You must have had a problem with me all along. Maybe you just was scared to express it. Maybe that's what it is. When they get on your page and they don't even talk to you, they don't like your posts, that's somebody that's hating on you or got a problem with you. And like I said, you don't show people, women, men, you don't show people in period, in general, respect that don't respect you. Some of y'all might have to leave your job. If all them people do is talk behind your back, trying to go back and forth with you disrespectfully, if you KO one of them, you're going to mess your life up. So why would you go around people like that every day? Guys will be thinking they can whoop you and you'll just light their butts up. See, when a guy gets arrogant and cocky, he think he can whoop everybody. I know I can't beat everybody. I can beat a whole lot, though. I don't sit around and think about that, though. A lot of these simps, these beta males, you can barely work with them. They worse than women. They walking around trying to beef at work. Listen, man, if you want to fight, catch them out there and don't have nobody that can help you around. These guys don't really be wanting to fight, man. If you really wanted to fight, you could be like, man, you got such and such number. Call him. I want to fight him. No guns, no brothers, no cousins, no friends. Like my father was telling me about two dudes at his job that couldn't wait to fight. At work, they didn't like each other. So they knew they had to keep that job. They finally saw it, and they was old men too. He said one of them was 50 and one of them was 60. They finally saw each other. He said, man, they was beating each other. They was both bleeding. And then one of them pulled a razor out and cut the other one. And they still both came back to work and they just left it alone. These guys will literally go back and forth trying to impress the women on the job and whoever else. They don't want to fight, though. Because you fight them, everybody going to jump in as soon as you start beating them up. People I hate when people talk talk all this slick stuff because you got large families and you be hanging with this dude or that dude. This how a lot of people is. Or you got this killer or that killer in your family. But like I say, in general, don't respect people who don't respect you. In general. Because here's what happens. You'll try to take the high road. Y'all get into it. You'll try to take the high road. And the whole time they laughing and giggling, talking behind your back and acting like they checked you or something like that. You ain't checked nobody. You can't check me. Soft ninja. Especially when you dealing with this stuff at work, you already know, leave that alone at work. And let it go, and if you can't, throw hands off the job. Nobody around, no help. Or if somebody is around, let it be somebody that ain't gonna jump in if you start losing. These dudes be soft, man. And the softest ones are the most disrespectful. You ain't gonna do nothing by yourself. And then they walk around with these masks on and you can't see their face. Some of them doing it trying to be like somebody. The other ones doing it because they really ain't all that. If you can just kill somebody over some petty stuff, you ain't no man anyway. A man know how to leave stuff alone. A man knows how to forgive, how to let go, how to control his ego. A lot of these dudes just grown boys. Hair on your nuts, but you still act like you in elementary school or high school and you 20-something, 30-something, 40-something years old. And these are the ones that make problems in people's relationships too. Because a man gonna be like, I'm not gonna break your house up. Even if he like a woman, he'll be like, you know what? I like you, but I'm not finna break your house up, man. That's between you and him, you know. A dude would be, another dude would be like, man, forget dude. His ego. Check your ego at the door. So, life is too short. A lot of guys done threw their life away dealing with the worst and the bad women. Now you owe. You done spent all those years with somebody that didn't even like you, didn't even want you to begin with. You better get these years back. If you know this, you need to move on and enjoy the rest of your life, man. Because I'm going to tell you something. Some dudes say, well, I just won't deal with her. I'm going to do my thing out here. Yep, and she will find a way to get you locked up or to set you back. Y'all got to watch my video like I said yesterday. This is why relationships ain't all that important like you think. But anyway, I'm gone. We're going to be making videos today. It ain't going to be as many, but stay tuned.